Hello once again everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms. Today we're going to take a look at yet another Heroes box from A Song of Ice and Fire. This is the Greyjoy Heroes 2. Let's just face it, the hero boxes are coming out a lot more frequently lately, and I expect that to continue. I just saw some pictures of the new Baratheon hero boxes and the Targaryen hero boxes. So yeah, there's going to be even more hero boxes. And with the heavy frequency, I'm kind of cutting back on Song of Ice and Fire. I am going to continue to get all the hero boxes, because I think it gives you the best options for your armies. I'm going to keep an eye on units in each of the factions and get the must-have units. For the most part, I will be sticking primarily with Night Watch and Greyjoy, or Night Watch and Free Folk for the time being. Occasional Greyjoy, and we'll build up my Martell force when that comes out. So, you know, I won't review everything, but I'll review a lot. But let's take a look here at Greyjoy Heroes 2. It's an interesting set. A few surprises. Let's go. Baron Blacktide, Influence of the Drowned God, is kind of good. I like it. Of course, he's an NC. He's a non-combat unit. And I don't know if it's worth the 5 points. I would think it would be worth, maybe 4, but it's not terrible. The mold itself, looks great. Again, you gotta kind of, he's doing some deep cuts into the Greyjoy, so you gotta kind of know a little bit about the books to know how these characters look. But I would probably give it about 4 stars. It's a good looking figure, decent enough game piece. Now we go to Baylor Greyjoy. Now Baylor, he is one of the few commanders, and it can also be an attachment, of course, too. Baylor Blacktide, let's see, as a leader, he has Order to the Last, and he has Hardened. And as an attachment, he has Boldness and Courage and Unyielding. Cheap enough attachment for those powers. Now I looked through his his tactics card. I didn't see anything that really super impressed me, so I don't think I'm ever going to use him as a commander. I always will try to playtest at least once, just to see what happens, because sometimes the cards don't read off the way they should in the actual game. Sometimes it takes actually just playing it to really get a feel, but I don't, I'm not too impressed with him. The mold's pretty good though. He's a good attachment. I'll go 4 stars on this one. I mean, it's good enough, I say. So, I'm going to get Asha Greyjoy out of the way, because I was hoping for an improvement on her commander card, because I thought her tactics cards in the starter set were not, how shall I say, were not spectacular. So far in the Greyjoys, the 2 best commanders I've seen are Victorian and Balon. This one, she has an attachment, Order Sentinel, and Gang Up. Then she has an NCU version, which kind of surprised me. I mean, why would Asha have that? But anyway, she can do an influence, which, influences have their merit, but, I kind of wonder about that choice. But still, I do like the sculpt of the figure. I think I like the figure in the starter set a little better. I'll go 3.5 stars on this one. I kind of don't get the point of putting out Asha so soon anyway. I mean, it does feel like they're kind of digging for characters for the Greyjoys as it is, but you know, I thought this was kind of a weak choice to throw in here, especially not with updating her commander card. Christopher Botley. One of those guys in the books I just skip over, man. Ironborn diplomat. You know. Yeah, I mean, it is a decent enough power. I mean, you know, decent enough ability. Does make some use of the. It's at least unique and does make some use of the tactics board. So, I like the sculpt. Pretty decent sculpt. I'll go 4 stars on that one. Dagmar Cliff, another commander. His commander card has martial training and gang up, and his attachment card has battle scars, which yeah, can be kind of interesting. Anyway, I will say his tactics card do not wow me, just like Blacktide's. I mean, they're okay, but they're not really great. Again, still see Victorian and Balon as being the real best commanders in this of all of this, even after the last Heroes box. I'll go 4 on him. I mean, he's pretty good. I mean, he's not great, and I can see ways he could have been better. Mora Crew. This is the one I was wanting to get to. I love the figure. Absolutely love the figure. It's fantastic. Exactly how I envisioned Mora Crew to be. Rylor's magics on his NCU is pretty interesting. I kind of like it. I can see getting use out of it. It is a bit pricey at 5, but I could live with it. Now, oddly enough, he does have an attachment. He can incite, which is a good thing to have. And you know, he can supply aid, which I can see it being useful. I mean, playability here is a little iffy. Seems like an attachment might be a slight bit better than a non-combat unit. I'll go the full 5 on this one though, because I just love the figure. The figure sells it. So what about this whole box set? I'm gonna have to say 4 stars. I mean, it's okay, but I think it should have been better. I'll say it that way. It could have been worse. I think they just brought it. I think a little more thought needed to go into this, and into what kind of abilities they were going to give the various characters. Now, that doesn't say it's bad. It's got some good stuff in here, and I don't want to be sounding like, you know, I think it's terrible, because I don't. I just think it could be better. If you play Greyjoy, though, yeah, you'll want to buy it just because it gives you so many more options with attachments, and yes, with commanders, even though I'm not really wowed by the commanders. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for this edition of Infinite Realms. Have a great one, and hope to see you next time.